What's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? Of course, if you don't already know, G stands for Gamers. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, get real into it really quickly. I saw on the PlayStation Twitter account that they announced Play Overwatch free on the PlayStation 4 from September 9th to the 12th. All characters, maps are open. And no PlayStation Plus required, which is a huge thing, right? Because this is just a multiplayer only game, and basically they're giving you free access to play this over the weekend, whether you have Plus or not. And I know some of you guys are wondering, well, is the game good? Hell yeah, and we've been telling you that for a while. This game has pretty much saved my multiplayer summer. I thought that Drake's Uncharted 4 would do it, but it hasn't. And of course there was another game that came out, which I don't have any bad will towards, called Battleborn. Didn't take off because it's just a variety of reasons why it didn't take off. Not a bad thing, it's just bad timing in my opinion. And if you click on the link from the Twitter page, you will come to this page. It's basically got a free FAQ or whatever, and it's just giving you the synopsis of what's going on. And I'm just going to tell you right now, again, it's open to everybody. You get all the characters, you get all the maps, all the modes, and your progress does carry over should you decide to buy the game. Now, this is for the most part, a 12 player game, like a 6v6. As I've said to you guys before, if you are new to the channel, you have not seen this is probably one of my favorite games. This game this game goes down the lane of what Team Fortress 2, yeah, that's true, but for me, I was looking forward to Rainbow Six Siege. And Rainbow Six Siege has this paper rock scissors shit going on, where you had some characters that could do these things and characters that could do that thing, and you had to be skilled with this specific character in order to go with the rules of engagement. Well, that game is doing alright, and it has been picking up over the year. It's almost coming up on a year. However, Overwatch got it right out the gate, and it's a fun game that can be super serious, but it's super accessible, and everything is unlocked from the get-go. The only thing you need to grind for is if you want to play in the ranked matches, which you got to get to level 25, and if you're into aesthetics, which you can also purchase for. Yeah, I know microtransactions, but no one can buy anything that's going to give them advantage unless you call yourself looking pretty and fly an advantage. So Ramon loves the game, I love the game. There's a few people on IGZ that loves the game as well. Nigel is another one of them. I mean, if there's 4 classes, there is you got your offensive, your defensive, your tanks, and you got your supporters. I'm gonna link the description in below for the video where I think we have a review and impressions and an overview video for this. But just really quickly, while I got the gameplay going on, your offenses are your attackers. They do high damage. Your defense people, they do their 1-2 thing. They do some damage as well. Then you got the tanks that take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage, and then you got the supporters, who are basically the healers. They keep everybody alive. They give people damage increases, maybe damage reducing on taking in damage, however the case may be. Originally I believe it was 21. They added 1 new character. There's 1 new map on the way, and the maps and modes are synced to the map that it is. So there isn't like on Battlefield, some maps, depending on which Battlefield you're playing, maps ain't really fit for Rush. You know what I mean? It was a conquest map, and they tried to make it into a Rush map, and it failed. So in this game, that shit doesn't happen. Whatever map it's for, it was built for that mode. And that's a really, really, really cool thing. And over the Olympics, we were playing in the weekly brawl, and they changed the weekly brawl to fit Rocket League, and it was everybody using Lucio to basically do what we do in Rocket League. And Rocket League is a dope ass game. If you never heard of it, check that out as well. So again, going back to the characters, there's ultimates. There's some people got two weapons that they can shoot with, but everybody has an ability. I encourage you to check it out. get a good understanding. There's a nice tutorial to get you up and running, and this is what I'm gonna tell you for you new people. Start with soldier on offense, then on defense I would say play with I want to say May. Play with May, the ice princess as I call her. If you're gonna play a tank and you want to block shit, maybe Reinhardt, maybe Diva, because Diva's been changed. And if you're gonna play support, play with Lucio. Those are my personal favorites that got me deep into the game, and then you start branching out. You might be a killer motherfucker in like Call of Duty or whatever, and you might find yourself just being a Zara fan or a Zenyatta fan or someone that does some healing. You never know, but I do encourage you guys to play this fucking game. I don't do a lot of super pro stuff like that, but this is one game that if you have a chance to touch and you've been dancing on it, or you just don't even give a fuck about it, because I didn't care about it when it was in beta, and when I got my hands on a beta I was sold. I have it on both consoles. So again, check this out. The video went way longer than I wanted to, and enjoy. Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers, and I'm out. Peace.
Probably because that one dude was right there, right at the end, last second. Yep.